Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen. Before I commence my speech, I would like to start by thanking my colleagues, most of whom are here and some of whom aren't. I would also like to thank the University of Portsmouth for giving us the education we needed to graduate and providing the services needed for said graduation. And finally, I would like to thank the university again for making this meeting a 1 p.m. instead of a 10 a.m. So to the University of Portsmouth and all its students, well, thank you. There's a quote I read by Napoleon Hill recently, and I relay this to you because I believe we've all had our fair share of failure and success stories. It states that victory is always possible for the person who refuses to stop fighting. Now, we'll never forget our first all-nighters, when most of us promise ourselves it will never happen again. Then comes our second, third, and all the rest that come before every other deadline. We've all had a fair share of sleepless nights and weary mornings. However, all of us sit here today with bright smiles on our faces because we put our blood, sweat, and tears into our work. And I don't mean that figuratively. Model making can be a dangerous process. The Sagrada Familia, a building designed by Antoni Gaudi, is to this day regarded a masterpiece in art and architecture. The detail and effort Gaudi put into his work has led him to be recognized by many as the best architect to have lived. The same could be said for Leonardo da Vinci and his adoration of the Magi, both unfinished masterpieces. Even though this building and this painting are both unfinished, they are still successful because those who designed them not only had the knowledge, but more importantly, showed great persistence towards their work. Graduates, we entered this university to increase our knowledge so that maybe one day we could begin our own masterpieces. Many of us came after experiencing multiple setbacks, but we persevered through them and have grown immensely from the people we were during our first years. We never stopped fighting, and so today we claim victory. As we leave this ceremony today, hold firm the belief that you can achieve your goals because you have the courage and conviction to take on the challenges life throws at you. Graduates, well done on this victory. Open your sketchbooks, laptops, or minds as you plow through the setbacks as you start working on your unfinished masterpieces. Thank you, class of 2019, and good luck.